Well, you read the title. Here's another night of streaming. I just thought I'd do it because, well, I didn't really feel like doing a stream last night, but I decided I was just gonna go through with this one right now. Kind of felt motivated or whatever. Probably gonna be dead stream like the other streams, but doesn't matter. I will still try to find a way to stream during the day, since I keep missing the opportunities to do so. I miss a lot of opportunities. Sometimes I take opportunities. Go. Sometimes I take opportunities, or whatever that is called. Something. I don't know. And if you think YouTube's playing in the background or Adult Swim, no, it's Gravity Falls on Disney XD. It's a long story. I'll probably tell whenever people join the chat, and I'll tell them that I'm watching Disney XD or Gravity Falls. But while I'm at it, I may as well watch some like Gravity Falls. It's a classic hit. So let me just watch. Hello, Thomas Studio Productions. Glad you're here. Otherwise, I'd just be lonely. Although I'm already lonely. But hello. Yep. This show really is something. It is one of the most popular Disney animated shows ever. If you're wondering what I'm watching in the background, it's Gravity Falls. It's on Disney XD. You probably know or don't know that Disney XD is like, I'm unable to watch it, and the only channels I'd be able to watch. It's a long story. I'll explain it later. Probably. Seems to be 3 here. Okay, interesting. I'll wait it out. Interesting commercials. but I mainly just care about the program rather than the commercials. Unless it's commercials I like, but yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. This is some interesting stuff on Disney XD. But if you really think about it, Disney XD is basically like the Nicktoons of Disney Channel. Or let alone just Disney Channel, but with mainly just cartoons or whatever. Live action stuff is thrown in there, sort of, but it doesn't air all that often. Just some Disney cartoons. There was a lot of rain outside, but it stopped, which is good. That's good. Also, when I started the stream, I found a thing on here. It's it says top fans. Basically, you're just in the chat, and then gives you XP. Don't even know what the XP does. I'm pretty sure that's just that'll probably just give that YouTube will just give you a badge for just being a top viewer of the stream. And it seems to be you so far, I think. Well, there's no one really much here, so because either everybody's asleep or they're just doing something else, or what, or I don't know. Yep, that's Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls. Falling Quality grapples. Gravities. Falling gravity. Falls gravity. Gravity. Falls. Falls gravity. Uh. Yep. Just some good old Gravity Falls. I'm surprised like the show pretty much lives on, even though the show ended pretty much almost a decade ago. Pretty much. And then I'm pretty sure with that release of the Book of Bill, the series gained more popularity and more people just love Gravity Falls. I mean, it's probably one of the best Disney cartoons ever and inspired many. So, there's that. There is that. Classic Grunkle Stan. Grunkle Stan is probably one of my favorite characters in the show. He's really funny. And also, I think he was inspired by Mandy. Because, in one Mandy couch gag in Billy and Mandy, Mandy says, I missed you, but my aim is improving. Where she holds a bazooka and then just shoots the screen. And then Uncle Stan tells the joke of saying his ex-wife misses him, but her aim is getting better. Her aim is getting better. That's funny, because marriage sucks. It really doesn't, to be honest. I don't really know. I haven't been married before. So what do I say about that? Anyway, back to watching Gravity Falls because it seems like the chat might be a little grim. Did somebody mention my name, man? Yeah, kind of. But, you're always here, Grim. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I just like to stick around, even when you're streaming. So, what is this you're watching? Oh my goodness. Is that Gravity Falls? Why, yes, Grim, that is Gravity Falls. How are you watching Gravity Falls on Disney XD? Like, isn't your TV provider, like, don't you have to pay extra money for Disney XD? Well, yeah, but the thing is, it's available for free for a month. So I get a free month of watching this. Bad joke incoming. Couldn't find a wrench to fix something. To put a wrench in my plans, my brain, there are no wrenches. I didn't really understand that one, but good effort. But yeah, the thing is, like the TV provider, which is Sling TV, by the way, pretty much has like a channel that you have to pay extra for, but they have it free for a month. So in case if you want to actually have the channel, then you'll pay extra money for it. And pretty much this would have been that would be the only this would be the just like free previews or whatever. Pretty much how I just like it's the only way I can watch Disney stuff like Disney XD or whatever for a month. It happened to me, and also the same thing happened last year, back in August 2024, where where my birthday was in there, and then pretty much for a month, Disney XD has been free for a month, and now the month before, it's happening again. Hell yeah. Which is really good, because I like Disney XD. Even if, like, yeah. Oh, there's the credit. Interesting. The Disney television animation logo. It looks resemblant to the Disney logo from the 80s and 90s. It just says Disney. As in, like, just like the Disney logo used from, like, the 2010s or whatever. It's a lot to explain Disney's branding or whatever. Disney XD is available to watch free for a month only. Pretty much like episodes of Big City Greens, or episodes of Disney Channel shows that I missed or I'm looking forward to. Those Disney Channel shows are also featured on XD. Disney XD to be exact. And yeah, Disney channels. Used to be called Disney, now it's Disney XD. Long story. Wow. Yeah, there's Gravity Falls now. I love Gravity Falls. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I love Gravity Falls. It would be nice to visit the Mystery Shack and read Ruggles there myself. Although, it might be one of the souls that I might be going after. Because it will be so. Not that old, really. And plus, that's also where I'm at. Plus, Gravity Falls is also where I'm at. Bill Cycle. He's going to take over the world many times. And I also used to go to college together. Just like human here, see?
Yeah, we were basically friends. I did gotta admit that Bill Cipher kind of looked like a magic Dorito. It looked like a.
He's literally the Illuminati. I don't think he's meant to be toyed with.
And plus, there's also that one.
That sounds interesting, though.
Oh my goodness, I remember Phineas and Ferb. I used to watch it, when Billy and Mandy was married. Just seeing two kids get their summer vacation or whatever, and their older sister kind of busts them in front of their brother, and then the mother thinks that the daughter is crazy, and then there's other escapades of like a secret agent platypus wearing a fedora fighting an evil scientist with inventions that end with a Nator or whatever. It's really good show.
Yeah, it sure is. And that's basically the entire formula of Phineas and Ferb. And there's also a new revival season.
It's nice to see Phineas and Ferb coming back after all these years. Hopefully, the same will be thing said for Billy and Mandy.
Yeah, me too, Grim. All we can do is just hope, pray, and wait, probably.
So, yeah, we may as well start Disney XD.
Yeah, we may as well. Even if the chat looks a little dead right now. There's Thomas Studio Productions in the chat, but he doesn't really say much. I don't really know.
So, are you going to make a video saying, hey, I'm live?
Probably. I can't guarantee that people will actually join, like, the people I'm hoping to have join, like,
Oh, yeah. It's,
maybe that program I already know what you're gonna do once you
okay. It's better to tease you with her here. Chill out, Grim. Okay, fine. Getting, are you getting tired?
No, I just thought, that's all.
You might be tired or something. Hopefully not.
If I were tired, I probably wouldn't be streaming, and I would probably be sleeping. And I'll end the stream when I go to sleep. I'll end the stream and then just go to sleep. That's it.
But haven't you considered doing a sleep stream or whatever? Like, you go to sleep but keep the stream going all night or something.
I've seen other people do that, but they don't usually chat. But I don't know. The chat might get bored of that stream or whatever, because there's nothing really. Besides just silence or whatever. And besides, I kind of done a sleep stream before. Like, one stream back in 2023 when I was randomly streaming, but I was super tired. I ended up falling asleep, and when I didn't realize I was still streaming, I felt really embarrassed. So I kind of profited that stream, and never again I will fall asleep fall asleep during a stream. I shall stay awake until I end the stream. Although I may sort of consider the idea of a sleep stream. Although I still think the chat would get bored, and I wouldn't be able to read comments or whatever in the chat. And yeah, and by the time I would have probably waken up, I would probably end that stream, and then boom, and then pretty much the chat wouldn't be that active in the morning or whatever, unless they just sat there and wait for me to wake up or something.
Oh, yeah, that is a possibility, but who knows?
But I'm still not really gonna consider the idea of streaming while I sleep.
But there's one thing you should also consider.
Yeah, I think I already know what it is.
Streaming during the day, man. Like,
Where Grim, I get it. Yeah, I really still should consider streaming during the day, and not just in the evening either, like around 7, 8, or 9, or whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I really. Yeah, I should probably consider finding a perfect time to stream, like probably around 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 p.m. I'll think about it, then I'll try to find a perfect time to stream. Hopefully there won't be interruptions. And those interruptions would be like the main reason that I don't stream during the day. It's me who always hated those nights when I'm not tired, but I am. So I lay down and close my eyes and then wake up and oh, I was sleeping. Wait, what? Are you seriously pretending to sleep? Like you're typing a message and you pretended that you woke up as you were typing it? That's clever. Maybe I should try doing that sometime. Or probably not. Oh, and if you guys really probably don't know, I nowadays like used when I back in my early days of streaming, whenever I just stream like whenever whenever I do stream at night, like the TV would be off. But nowadays, as of right now, and I just keep the TV on. I'm not sure if it really helps with my sleep or whatever. But who cares? It's better than having to just wake up and just turning on the TV, just just rather than waking up, just seeing the TV on. That's actually better. Just seeing the TV on when you wake up. That does sound nice. Oh, right. I think I know that I can make polls on the stream, especially with this current phone I have. Maybe I can make some polls or something. Oh, I saw that there was 3 people in the 3 viewers. Now it went back down to 2, and it's gonna go back down to 1, unsurprisingly. I shouldn't be surprised about that. But I am not surprised about that.
Okay, but what was with the accident there? It sounded like tomato from Cars.
Another movie I really like. Me too. I don't know why I do impressions. I mean, I do impressions of you, like this one, even though I act like that's you talking. Well, that is true, Mom. But you are really getting better at voice impressions. Practice makes perfect. If you get what I'm saying. Yeah. Now back to Gravity Falls on Disney XD. Oh yeah, it's called Disney XD because of the word XD, or just the texting meaning of XD. Like it means laughing when you turn, like just when you turn like your head to the side. The XD actually looks like a laughing symbol or whatever. And every time I would look at the XD or whatever, it just made me think of Disney XD. But it turns out it means like laughing or whatever. Disney laughing. Whatever. Trying to be hip with the kids or something. Still don't know why the channel's called Disney XD aside from those facts. Pretty cool though. Don't know what the XD stands for though. Probably stands for Extreme Disney or whatever. I don't really know. It's just called Disney XD, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it about Disney XD. Yeah, I know I really keep saying this a lot, but I still really should consider streaming during the day rather than at night. For real this time. I'm just saying that just so I can just randomly just goof off and then just stream at night. Although I might end up doing that regardless. But I will at least try to find a perfect time to stream during the day. I would have considered it like if around noon or whatever, but you know, but I don't know. There was a lot of stuff going on around here. Oh, I missed it. I missed that Gravity Falls joke. The joke of Uncle Stan saying, "But her aim is getting better." Damn it. And what episode does this come from? And this comes from the second episode of the show. Interesting. Very interesting. Yes, and also, I do gotta admit that Gravity Falls is also one of my favorite shows alongside other Disney shows like Amphibia, The Owl House, Big City Greens, and more. Even the underrated Hey Was On It, which only lasted one season and it ended on a cliffhanger. And The Ghost of Molly McGee, which I'm pretty sure The Ghost of Molly McGee is like a reincarnation or like parody or inspired or incarnation of the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, if you really think about it. Like, like, like Molly and Scratch's friendship is forever. Well, until the end, by the way. It's almost like Billy and Mandy's friendship with Grim. Except it's not forced or placed on a bed or anything. Scratch just accidentally cursed himself, and now he's best friends with Molly forever. And and yeah, and the title alone says it all. Like the Ghost and Molly McGee, and there's also the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. It's almost like saying the Ghost Adventures of Molly McGee or something. Except like but, I do find both Molly McGee and Billy and Mandy to be similar shows. I like them both. I mean, considering that I watched Molly McGee before Billy and Mandy, I still find similarities between the two, even though I saw Billy and Mandy way later than it did came out or whatever. Better late than never, I always say. So basically, The Ghost of Molly McGee is a Disney like version of Billy and Mandy or something, and I do like that. It had 2 seasons. Too bad it isn't as long as. Oh yeah, I love to think of it. The Ghost of Molly McGee came out in 2021, which like 20 years after it came out after Grim and Evil did. And then Grim and Evil ended in 2004. Well, or 2002. Well, when it, as its original run, the extra 13 episodes like aired when the shows became separate in 2003. And then there was the 5 O'Clock Shadows and Ultimate Evil episode that aired in 2004, as well as the Evil Con Carne final episode. So technically, Grim and Evil ran from August 24th, 2001 to October 22nd of 2004, which is a whopping 3 years. And for the Ghost of Molly McGee, somewhere in October 2021 to January something of 2024. 4 year run, pretty much. No, 3 year run. It was technically like, if, like, it was technically the evil Concordia. So, but it was Billy and Mandy, but it's not Billy and Mandy. You know what I mean. But, the characters alone sort of feel similar to Billy and Mandy characters. Molly McGee is basically Billy or something. Well, Jesus terrible. Scratch is real. I am just talking about random shows that feel similar to one another. But still, if you really think about it, by watching Billy and Mandy and the Ghost of Molly McGee, both shows are pretty similar, and they have characters that feel really similar to a previous character or something. So that would be a lot to explain for probably somebody who hasn't seen any of those shows. So, yeah. May as well just watch like some commercials of Disney XD and Gravity Falls. Don't know why I have this accent, but I should probably stop having an accent because it's late at night. I will still do my occasional Grim impression, like if I was talking as Grim or whatever. Did did Puffy Ami air on Checker Past? No, unfortunately not. I don't think Adult Swim had the rights to air those shows. The only shows that pretty much aired on Checker Past, well, Checker Past is actually shut down right now. And pretty much the only shows that were on there were Dexter's Laboratory, Cow and Chicken, I Am Weasel, Ed and Nettie, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Cartoon Planet, The What a Cartoon, The Cartoon Show, as well as The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy and Evil Con Carne, and only one episode of Grim and Evil. But still, The Grim Adventures and Evil Con Carne. Well, the blog started with 4 shows like Dexter, Heads, Billy and Mandy, and Courage. Then later on, Grim and Evil aired on accident, and then later on came uh, Cow and Chicken with I Am Weasel, and then Evil Con Carne, and then Samurai Jack, other things. Because I like that does sound like an underrated show. I recently started watching the show. I've been listening to their music. Sounds pretty good. That's also pretty much when, I recently watched Billy and Mandy. Just enjoyed the show, even though the shows pretty much came out in the 2000s and aren't really relevant to now. They are relevant to now. And they're also one of those shows that get revivals. I vehemently The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, which I'm still hoping for something with Billy and Mandy, because Cartoon Network really never really done anything for Billy and Mandy, aside from airing the show a couple of times. They have Big Boogie Adventure on DVD as well as the first season, which is just 13 episodes of the show. They do jazz and Japanese rock. Nice. And Billy and Mandy hasn't gotten a revival or a complete series DVD or Blu-ray set. I mean, if you've probably seen a Blu-ray or DVD complete series set of Billy and Mandy, that one's not official. Those are fake. Fan-made ones, actually. And Warner Brothers doesn't even have the guts to pretty much have the entirety of Grim and Evil on a DVD or Blu-ray. Like, the first 26 episodes of Grim and Evil, the 26 episodes of Grim and Evil as Season 1 of Billy and Mandy and Evil Con Carne. But you know what? Here's what a complete series Billy and Mandy DVD should have, or Grim and Evil. For Season 1, it'd just be like the Grim and Evil episodes, all in the original Grim and Evil format with the intro and outro and the Mandy Couch gags. That's how those episodes were, as well as the extra 13 episodes of the show. All 26 episodes, including 5 O'Clock Shadows and Ultimate Evil, as bonus episodes from Grim and Evil. And then the other seasons of Billy and Mandy. Season 6 being in widescreen, and then the entirety of Evil Con Carne, part of Grim and Evil. Season 2 was its own thing, and then the 3 TV movies which is Big Boogie Adventure, The Spider Queen, Wrath of the Spider Queen, and then Underfist. And if it's optional, there's the Grim Adventures of the KND, although it's mainly just a KND episode or something. That's what a complete series set for Billy and Mandy should have. But too bad, I don't think they'll be making one anytime soon. Especially with the things that I request for the thing. Like the entirety of Grim and Evil, or the TV movies, or hell, even the Evil Con Carne episodes. Or the widescreen Season 6. Because, the 6th season of Billy and Mandy, as well as the 3 TV movies, Big Boogie Adventure, Spider Queen, and Underfist, they were all made in widescreen, but when they aired, they were cropped. Well, Underfist first aired in widescreen, but was later cropped in future airings, like on Checkered Past. Then there was Big Boogie Adventure that hasn't aired in a long time, which I'm pretty sure aired in widescreen before. And then there was also Wrath of the Spider Queen, which aired in widescreen later on, like on Checkered Past. But still, I am going to miss the Checkered Past blog so much, especially after the week that they brought back Billy and Mandy. Too bad it was only for a week that they brought back the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. It would have been nice to just see the entire show on Checkered Past again. Even if I saw those episodes before, it's still memorable to watch. Anything's still memorable to watch if you've enjoyed it since you watched the show or whatever. But with the recent shutdown of Checker Past, the show can probably not air on Checker Past again. Unless, like, if Cartoon Network brings back the Cartoon Network Checker Past shows, or maybe even Boomerang. I don't have Boomerang. So my main possibility would just be the regular Cartoon Network. They'll just find some place to put those shows. Checker Past should have been on Cartoon Network if I'm being honest. I never went on Checker Past block, unfortunately, even though I've been thinking about it and wanting to watch Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, Courage is a really good show. It was one of the big leagues of Cartoon Network, alongside Ed and Nettie, Billy and Mandy, Courage, Dexter, and then others. It was one of the main 4 shows that aired on Checker Past, and also the final time, like, you know, when Checker Past final aired its final batch of shows before the block ended, was Billy and Mandy and Courage. Block went out strong, probably, by temporarily airing Billy and Mandy and airing more Courage. Still, I did happen to own a DVD of Courage. I hope they end up bringing back so I can watch Ed and Courage, a little bit of Billy and Mandy, and a little Ed and Nettie. Yeah. I'm hoping Cartoon Network can bring back those classics too. Especially the underrated ones like Cow and Chicken, I Am Weasel, which haven't aired on Cartoon Network itself since 2013 as a part of the Cartoon Planet 2012 block. Same for Evil Con Carne, and the last time that Grim and Evil actually aired on Cartoon Network was in 2003. I wish they could have aired more shows like Codename Kids Next Door and Hi Puffy Yummy Yummy. But, you know, I'm not even sure if Checker Pass would have probably aired Kids Next Door regardless. Because, you know, the block is on Adult Swim, and the main focus of K&D is literally like kids battling the tyranny of grown-ups or something. Like preventing kids from being grounded or whatever, and stopping like father and delightful children. I haven't really seen much of K&D, but it's still a great show. I've also pretty much mainly seen the crossover of K&D with the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. And at some point I've probably seen Operation Zero, which was pretty good. Pretty good. But, you know, shows like Dexter's Laboratory, Ed and Nettie and Courage, those shows I've seen before Checker Pass first launched. Wait a minute. Sure is. But yeah, you know, back then I had a DVD. Like, basically I just had a DVD of Cartoon Network shows that were from the early 90s and 2000s, mainly 90s shows, because, you know, the DVD featured Dexter's Laboratory, Ed and Nettie and Courage, which were the 3 shows from Checker Past. It also featured Johnny Bravo, which Johnny Bravo did air on Checker Past, just only the pilot episode from What a Cartoon. Not even sure why they wouldn't air Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo is the best, one of the greatest shows. Johnny Bravo I never watched. Interesting. But it's basically a man who thinks he's like I'm basically a muscular man, and he's basically just trying to get hip with the ladies, but he has no riz. That's pretty much all I can describe Johnny Bravo. He has no riz, but he's really cool. But I did own like the Courage the Cowardly Dog and Nettie and Dexter's Lab on DVD. Well, mainly one disc and containing a select few episodes from those shows. For Courage, Dexter, and Johnny Bravo, they were mainly just like the first disc of the first. It contained the first few episodes of the first season of the show, and then I watched the rest of the show like on Checkered Past. Well, mainly Dexter and Courage. Johnny Bravo, not as much. And then Ed and Eddie, that DVD contained only 6 episodes, and then I saw the rest of the show on Checkered Past. Pretty great shows. And unfortunately, I did not have Billy and Mandy on DVD. Not even that season 1 Billy and Mandy DVD containing the grim and evil segments. Unfortunately. But at least Checkered Past introduced me to the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy, and I watched the show on Checkered Past, as well as the Internet Archive, which can be found there. Which is also where I got my Billy and Mandy footage from. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. But, if I'm being honest, Checker Pass, even though, I'm going to miss Checker Pass, but it served its purpose on the blog. Like, Adult Swim is mainly just focusing on other things, and Cartoon Network's pretty much dead. Unless they just air the classics on something again. And also, there's also a reason behind Checker Pass being gone. Basically, just 40% of the programmers for Checker Pass have been fired. Like, you know what? Let's get rid of Checker Pass. We don't need it. And that results in Checker Pass being gone. But, the block served its purpose on the block, and it was time for it to go at some point. And, I'm still gonna miss it, but it served its purpose. It didn't really get much. Cartoon Network Adult Swim just let it sit there with the 4 shows playing. And in March 2024, they switched things up a bit by just airing 2 shows with just 2 episodes from 2 select shows. They've done that with Courage and Dexter, Ed and Eddie, and others. And even Billy and Mandy, which was how I got into Billy and Mandy. Just watching 2 episodes of Billy and Mandy a day. Nice. Also at the end of 2024, Checker Pass lost an hour, as well as the Toonami Rewind blog, as well as Zack Unite. They're all gone. And it was also because of Family Guy, the rights of Family Guy being brought back to Adult Swim, considering that it's been gone for 3 years or so. Basically, Adult Swim lost the rights to Family Guy, and then they got it back, but they had to make sacrifices, which results in Checker Pass losing an hour. It aired only 1 episode from 1 show, 2 shows, still aired 2 shows, basically. Swapped out Dexter with the Ed Boys. Then, at the last week of Checker Pass, they swapped it out with Billy and Mandy. That's pretty much it. They just left Courage remaining. I do prefer Cartoon Network and Adult Swim over Nickelodeon or Disney. I do like Cartoon Network and Adult Swim. I still like other channels like Disney Channel and Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon's pretty much just got the SpongeBob, even though SpongeBob's just taken over everything, like the Nicktoons channel being called Nick SpongeBob, It's pretty much Nickelodeon's biggest cash cow, but Nick Jr.'s cash cow is Paw Patrol. So yeah. But Nickelodeon, they just have SpongeBob. But other shows, they still have other shows like The Loud House, a fandom we do not talk about, and yeah, and Disney Channel, which I'm mainly probably more interested in the cartoons from Disney Channel rather than the live action ones. Although the live action ones are pretty good. But I like Big City Greens, Amphibia, The Owl House, Molly McGee, which Molly McGee, as I already mentioned, is pretty much similar to Billy and Mandy if you really think about it. Like a supernatural being, a supernatural entity being friends with a human child forever. Like Billy and Mandy's friendship with Grim and Molly and McGee's friendship with Scratch. Although Molly McGee is more light-hearted than Billy and Mandy, and Billy and Mandy was mainly just dark and comedy, or like I still like both. Oh yeah, Teen Titans Go is still going by. I guess this is dead because it's still milking Teen Titans Go. But I am impressed of how long that show's been on the channel for, like 10, 12 years. Pretty much Disney Channel, no, not, pretty much Teen Titans Go is pretty much Cartoon Network SpongeBob at this point. Pretty much. Pretty much. Most people hate Teen Titans Go, but I'm mainly just okay with it. Like, they're all, like, some people are just toxic towards Teen Titans Go. As of myself and other people, they're all like, Teen Titans Go is alright. I mean, Teen Titans Go isn't really that bad, but it isn't really good either. It's got some good, it's got some, the OG theme song was even made by Puffy Amy Amy. Yeah. But, you know, if I really did have to say, I'd still prefer the original Titans over Teen Titans. Get out! That's what I would want to call Teen Titans Go. Like, Teen Titans, get out! like the meme sound, get out. It's funny. But, you know, as of sometimes right now, Tracker Path on the Cartoon Network aired a little less of Teen Titans Go, but they still aired Teen Titans Go regardless. And there's also been a lack of original shows from Cartoon Network, like original ideas, like original shows from Cartoon Network Studios itself. I mean, there's other shows like there's We Baby Bears or whatever, but those are that's just a spin-off of We Bear Bears, nothing different. Oh yeah, I watched Teen Titans Go when I was like that too. Well, I wasn't really brain dead. I was all like, "Oh look, superheroes that make fart jokes." Absolute shit, but I like it. But as I grew older, I started to realize the hate that the show has, and I was all like, "Eh, why did I even like this shit?" But also looking back at it again, I still think it's not that bad, but it's still not good either. But, you know, the show's got some hidden gems, like The Night Begins to Shine, and pretty much crossovers, like Warner Brothers 100th Anniversary, and, yeah. But pretty much the only thing I like from Teen Titans Go is, like, in the crossovers, they just mentioned Billy and Mandy. Also, if you really think about it, Teen Titans Go sometimes just has some of the humor from Billy and Mandy, like the fart jokes. But Billy and Mandy does it way better than Teen Titans Go. Like, Billy and Mandy are like casual, just occasional jokes like that. But Teen Titans Go is just literally just spamming those jokes wherever. Hello, Max. Some of the songs are good in Teen Titans Go too. Oh, and as I was talking about Teen Titan, as I was talking about the Owl House, coincidentally, I was talking about the Owl House, and here it is playing right now on Disney XD. That's pretty cool, and it's the first episode too, where it introduces Luz to the demon realm. No, to I got a new Sonic controller, the Xbox One. Be honest, that sounds really cool. Oh yeah, it's called The Boiling Isles. Man, it's been a while since I watched The Owl House. And there's Hootie, a mixed bag character for people. People think he's funny, people think he's annoying, almost like Fred Fredberger from Billy and Mandy. But I like him, as well as Fred Fredberger. Yes. Oh yeah, pretty much. Hootie is basically like the Disney version of Fred Fredberger. Yep, I bet Fred Fredberger and Hootie would get along pretty well. I used to like Sonic when I was a toddler. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I don't know why I switched to Mario and Nintendo. Dude, they canceled the Owl House for like. Oh yeah, I do remember when they canceled it 2 years ago. But the Owl House, as I'm saying, it's playing right now. It's not like new episodes or anything. It's just reruns. Like it's literally the first episode where Luz first enters the Boiling Isles and first meets King Anita and Hootie, pretty much everybody else. But Luz first meets Ida and King. Hello, bro. Are you in a hurricane? Life is like a hurricane. No, I'm not singing that. And no, I am not in a hurricane. If you hear that noise behind me or next to me, that is the fan going. See? Hear it? That's the fan. Not a hurricane. If there was a hurricane out there, I'd be cooked. I'd be freaking cooked. Who wins, Bellows or base modern Sonic? Probably Bellows. Bellows may probably just possess Sonic like it's nothing. Or probably Sonic might beat him or whatever. Although Bellows just got that goo powers and then just try to possess Sonic. Whatever. Who wins, Frolic or Fredbear? On the hit game Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, 5 people. Interesting. You're finally. Oh. But hello, the big guy. Yo, no way. Dude, Sonic is fast enough to run and replace time. Bellows is getting cooked. Sure is, actually. But if Bellows were to possess Sonic, it would just be like Sonic.exe or something. I found remastered episodes of Hi Puffy Yummy Yummy on the Internet Archive. That's also where I found the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Like the entire show. Although Sonic Sonic would definitely win against Bellows. Even if Bellows probably just somebody who just hates witches for no reason. Because if I'm being honest, it was all because of his brother Caleb just falling in love with a witch. Because Bellows and Caleb were witch hunters, but Caleb fell in love with the witch, and then pretty much Bellows got jealous or Philip, he became jealous because he doesn't get any witches or bitches. So he just kills Caleb and becomes the emperor of the Boiling Isles. And also looks like a freaking deer at some point. His monster form looks like a freaking deer. Even taking on the form of a deer at some point. Yeah, super. Sonic would try to resist getting pissed. I think I make my own. So, my weak third arms. Yep, Sonic is superior against Bellows or any other villain, including Eggman. I mean, Sonic might have lost against a villain like Infinite or got possessed by Sonic.exe or whatever. That's a different story. Who wins, Athos, Jeffy, or Frolic? Athos, Jeffy, Frolic would just die. Just kidding. I'd win. I would definitely win. I could literally go super hyper anytime and but I don't even know why we're saying who would win. So blank or blank. But let me try one. Who would win? 100 men versus one gorilla. I've seen that meme going around. I'm pretty sure the gorilla would win. There's no way 100 men could beat a gorilla. Bro, it's like Jeffy, it's immortal. I mean, I know he's immortal, but so is Frolic, technically. So let me just call it a tie. Because, he's got that galaxy diamond. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Gorillas are not built for fighting. Us weirdos have to stick together. That's the main theme of the show. Us weirdos have to stick together. Oh crap. Eva just got her head chopped off. Sliced off. Oh, and Eda's still alive, even with her head cut off. And Lou's just screamed. Really depends on what type of gorilla. I don't know. And for those who don't know why like the Owl House is playing on the TV, because I got Disney XD again for a month only. It's a long story, by the way. You want to see my pencil? My name is Jeff. See, it says here on my shirt, Jeffy. Are you freaking high? I don't like rainbows. Time. I. Damn. Oh yeah, Jeffy was introduced in 2016, but was reintroduced in 2021, like when SML rebranded from like Nintendo characters because of a lawsuit with Nintendo. Like, hey, Nintendo, hey, SML, you're not supposed to be using our characters. Those are our characters. We own the rights. You don't. And then SML rebranded to Puppet original characters. Still with the same names though, like Jeffy, Chef PP, and Goodman are still the same. But as for characters like Mario, Rosalina, Bowser, Bowser Jr., Koopa, and Magic Koopa, or whatever that Kamek, they all had to be changed. But of course, the names for like the original, like Junior Joseph Cody, they are the same names, but and also Mario, like also some of the characters' names, like opposed to the Nintendo ones, had to change their names too, like from Mario to Marvin, Rosalina to Rose, Bowser to Braxton, Bowser Jr. to just probably Braxton Jr. or just called Jr. Joseph and Cody are still the same. Um, that's pretty much it. Dude, I saw a meme where Marvin and Jeffy are playing GTA 6. Jeffy says, there's a hot on there and I want to raise. Pomni walks out and feels Pomni. That's funny. That sounds funny. Even for, yeah. But GTA 6 hasn't even came out yet. Still got another year to go. It's funny as hell. Sure is. I meant GTA 5. Ah. You made a spelling mistake before GTA 6. That's crazy. Well, I'm guessing considering that GTA 6 got delayed to 2026, unfortunately, I guess the blank war GTA 6 jokes will probably still continue, since it's been like that since like the GTA trailer came out in 2023. Most people were looking forward to GTA 6 in 2025, but I'm trying to. You're trying this. Said hi. Hello, Zareth. Nice to see you. Also, I tried that said hi thing in Luz's stream. I was actually kind of right of what I expected when I saw people saying that in chat. I was all, yep. It's saying said hi. It could have just said like hi, hello, but just saying hi said hi in a waving emoji. Riz crackers. Oh yeah, I remember a joke I made two or 3 years ago about Ritz crackers, but replacing the T with a Z, and it's called Riz crackers. Man, I'm so brain rotted. Pretty much brain rot crackers. Sorry, Riz crackers. Said hi. Roast Marvin. Yo, Marvin, where'd you get your bald head? The ball cut store? Wait, no. Hey Marvin, why are you bald? Oh, that's right. You were old. Are you freaking high? No, but no, apparently Marvin is for feeding Jeffy green beans all the damn time. Oh yeah, Jeffy's also one of those characters that people are mixed with. Like, that people have mixed feelings about, like whether people like him or like like think he's funny, and other times where people just think Jeffy's annoying. But for me, I personally think Jeffy's funny. He's like I mentioned before. He's almost like one of those characters that people think it's funny and like, and another set of people that they don't like the character, like Fred Burger from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, and Hootie from the Owl House. Similar tropes or whatever, similar stuff or whatever. I love the puppet, but I can't understand why people don't like him. I honestly don't like how every few seconds there's an 80 plus or Thor joke. I like the old SML where they were just actually funny. Yeah, I honestly don't mind the puppet version either, but the good era with the Nintendo characters right there is classic. Sometimes classic is better than like the modern day stuff, like the classic seasons of SpongeBob. Although season 15 of SpongeBob is probably making a comeback with the classic era, whatever, and there's also the classic era of Sonic. There's still some good games from the modern era, and also the pretty much the old and classic eras are better for every reason. Like Teen Titans 2003 is better than Teen Titans Go 2013. Pretty much. I don't mind the change every, but now a minute or so, characters as a joke, they literally have an ongoing joke of a 16-year-old. Huh. Whoops. Whoops. Joke of a 16-year-old being gay to a doll. He's a doll, dude. He's not a doll, Joseph. Although, like, Kamek or Cody or whatever was gay before. That was the original name of the Mario character, the Cody. And there's another episode of The Owl House. If we could speak, I would be yelling Jeffy phrases. Well, you're technically speaking right now. Doesn't that count? I mean, like in the chat, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't really count. I have a pretty good kinger from Digital Circus. Oh yeah, episode 5 of the amazing Digital Circus came out a few days ago or weeks ago. Really depends, really. Let me try to do a Kane impression. Welcome back, my Skibbity Sigmas. Or, welcome back, my Skibbity Sigmas. Kane, I swear to God, if you bring up that brain rot shit again, I'm going to... Whoops, we cannot have that language around here, Jax. Go to the timeout corner with you. It's time for another adventure, Pawnee. Come on, let's go. Well, I try with the cane. Goose works. Don't worry, fangirls. We have prepared an episode with Jax in a maid outfit. Oh yeah, Jax in a maid outfit. That sure was something. It was actually kind of hilarious. Hey, why the hell am I in a maid outfit? This thing itches. The voice acting crew is so funny when not in voice act mode. I honestly love the jokes they crack during the stream. Yeah, jeez. Oh, oh. Huh. Oh yeah, there's now a commercial of Gravity Falls Shore where it's only just one guy showing the right side of left side of the face. Turned out to be robot. Well, that was all something. Challenge. Explain FNAF form. Oh. Yeah, me too. Yep, that seems like the FNAF lore 10 medium short sentence. That does seem a little accurate. Let me try to explain Billy and Mandy lore with only just a few words. Two kids, Grim Reaper best friend forever. Grim adventure. Yeah. I basically just explained the summary and just and now here's one for Evil Con Carne. Evil brain attached to bear tries to take over the world with yeah, pretty much. New location. Oh, I thought that was just only new location after new location equals failure. Ah, 10 sentences. But I already done one sentence. Two kids becoming the best friend. Two kids owning the Grim Reaper as their best friend forever after a game of Limbo. Pretty much. Before this, Fazbear Entertainment steals animatronics from Edwin Murray. I know all the lore. Good for you. That's good for you. Autocorrect again. Can't be surprised if it's autocorrect. Now it's 1:40 in the morning. I'm bored. Are you in the mood to do some kind of RP? No. Just honestly not. And, not really. I mean, probably, but I have no idea. Honestly, I feel you. And besides, there's a lack of people in here. And plus, at night my streams are dead. I'm gonna cook a hot pocket. Yeah, you do that. I hope those hot pockets are delicious. I'll cook mine too. Oh, right, that's a pants pocket. Or just a random pocket. Get that out of here. That was a joke. What did you just say? What the Sigma? I honestly don't know. I keep yawning. What is up with that? Hawk my tongue. I also like sometimes whenever I am streaming, I sometimes just check the chat or check the viewer count in stream, see if there's anything new, which I doubt. I honestly don't know what to say. Yeah, me neither. I still think that my streams before 2025 were peak. But I also don't really know what to do now. My streams would probably be more active if they were during the day. Or if people just actually knew I was streaming or something. But what are the odds of people seeing me streaming at 2 in the morning? Like, who I'm now going to tell everyone to see. Tell everyone to I see to hawk my Tula. I don't even know what you mean by that, but whatever. Whatever floats your boat, but as long as but whatever floats your boat, but I'm pretty sure that boat would sink into the ocean and the person in the boat would drown. Whoopsies. And that person just drowned, and then there's fish all over it. And sharks. And sponges? What? Where are these sea creatures coming from? I think it's because you do short streams. Maybe do something like gaming streaming, but don't get a fake scam. Yeah, I don't plan on getting any of those anytime soon. I don't feel like revealing anything that involves money. And also, my streams aren't actually that short. I actually have been streaming for like hours or something. Like, whether it just be an hour or just 2 hours or even 3 hours. And yeah. But my streams aren't really that short nowadays. I mean, it might be, but I don't remember. Or I don't know. Yeah, I kind of got shocked when I see the video like this too. 45, 35. Yeah, pretty much aside from like, but you know, pretty much my streams are the longest videos I've made ever, even if they were live streams. But however, the longest videos I've ever done is whenever I posted Billy and Mandy video. Well, Billy and Mandy, um, movies or whatever. Like, I just posted Billy and Mandy's Big Boogie Adventure or something. It's 2 hours, it's an hour long. Hour and 20 minutes long. Pretty much. So, pretty much aside from streams, that's pretty much. I'm pretty bored. Me too. Wait, were you just quoting me? Typical. But I am kind of easily quoted from, probably. But I'm probably not, because I'm not like one of those big YouTubers that get all famous and stuff, and all those rich money and dollars and stuff, and play buttons and just memes made out of them, and then pretty much an entire fandom based off of them, whether it be just good chilly people, and then there's creeps in the fandom. Good thing I don't have those. But I am kind of a small YouTuber myself. So yeah. Well, I wouldn't say I'm like entirely a small YouTuber. I do have 3,000 subscribers. But yeah. And it's nowhere closer to any of wherever other YouTubers have, like 10,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers. I always wanted to scare I've always wanted to scare to talk. I was always too scared to talk or show my face because I'm all like a full-grown man with the body of a 4-year-old. I both, I both and sound 5, but I'm actually much older. I think that might be the case with me as well, but I'm not entirely sure. And plus, I don't really feel comfortable showing my face. But I should probably put out a reminder, like, on my. I should probably, like, at some point put a community post, like, hey, here's a little reminder. I do not take. I don't take people's requests if they ask me to do a face reveal or anything. Even if they really, really are desperate to see my face, that would just consider them creeps. So, if anyone here who wants me to reveal my face and they actually are creeps or whatever, don't. Don't be creeps. Don't be like those creepy creeps. Don't be like those creepy creeps who creep, and creep. Creeper on man. I just referenced an old dead meme in 2025. Wow, can't this stream get any better than this? Oh my goodness, is that a pot of I don't know. No, Pippin Tom. Facts. Oh my goodness, is that a random celebrity in my bedroom? No way. Could this get any better? Oh, what's this? The president? No way. Oh my goodness. An alien from another planet. Wow, I'm having the best time of my life. And in case you didn't know, that was not true. The president, the alien from another world, or a random celebrity, they're not here. I was joking. You can probably tell by the sarcasm in my voice. I was saying that, like, oh boy, can this stream get any better? Oh look, a penny. Must be my lucky day. Oh look, a 4-leaf clover. Even though it's not St. Patrick's Day anymore. And oh look, the Chaos Emeralds. I could finally turn super and then do whatever the heck I want. If only some things were real. Like power. Like Chaos Emeralds. But I would use Chaos Emeralds or something for good. Because I don't want to be like those. I don't want to be like a villain or anything. Even if I had the Grim Reaper scythe for Billy and Mandy, I wouldn't want to open a portal from the underworld, letting everything out. I'd probably just give it back to Grim, or just do something. You kind of remind me of when SML made that part with Jack True kept saying cream creamer instead of scream screamer. Cream creamer, cream creamer. That sounds interesting. Alright, class. That's my impression of. Alright, class. Today we're going to be taking a test. If you fail this test, you fail. You dumb. You're dumb as shit. Okay, I probably shouldn't say anything like that. Stop the creaming. Stop the creaming. Stop the creaming. Actually, that actually kind of sounds kind of sus. I brought back an Among Us joke in 2025, didn't I? Aw, dang it. Why do I keep referencing dead memes? Dead memes. Dead memes from the graves. Like Among Us. I don't know. But there's Among Us. Some things from like memes, they are pretty relevant. Like, that's what I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the memes that are relevant as of right now are probably job application memes that I've been seeing, and as well as like Minecraft it's meant to be freaky alongside racist, but because the only reason he says cream of creamer is because that makes sense. It's funny yet terribly offensive. Yeah. I mean, sometimes just comedy has to be a little offensive every now and then. Like Family Guy, for example, they just literally make fun of racial stereotypes or whatever. Well, sometimes even that one episode of Family Guy where Brian just makes a post on Twitter something about like watching Baywatch, but he was being racist. Like he said he was gonna see a Kevin Hart movie, but he actually was gonna see Baywatch and then said something very offensive, which got everybody mad at Brian, and eventually the Griffins too, which eventually caused Brian to just like move out of the Griffins house and then just rethink his life in an apartment or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I remember a moment where bully is bully the bullet bill or the bully is bullying Jeffy, and Jeffy holds up an axe and says, "Don't do it," and then says, "Don't do it, Jeffy, don't do it." And it's, hmm, that's funny. I don't remember that. I'm pretty sure that sounds pretty gruesome. I mean, it's pretty much like puppets or whatever, so it's not that bad. Although I may try to find that SML moment. I'll probably just say, probably just like, Jeffy axes Bully. I'm pretty sure Bully deserved it for bullying Jeffy, but at the same time, I kind of feel bad for him. Actually, you know what? Then again, I don't. He's bullying Jeffy, so that's karma. It's funny because it's not gruesome or offensive. Despite the axe, Bully just acts like he got hurt in the face and is all groggy instead of crying. Bless me. I'm not allergic to comments or anything. Thank goodness. But you know, then again, it's violence. Thank you. Hmm. 2 viewers, but is that really the case? 3. Hmm. Wait. Let it cook. Let it cook. Let it cook. every time I see the chat, like the viewer count on the stream, where there's more viewers than I think, I'm all like, wait, hold up, let it cook, until eventually it's cooked, as in like it decreases by the second. I still chuckle at the gag of Brooklyn Guy being self-aware, away from himself, and I just, yeah, poor Brooklyn Guy doesn't even have legs, almost like Joe Swanson from Family Guy, where he's basically in a wheelchair and he can't use his legs, so he's just stuck in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. Although there's some occasions where he uses his legs, like where he got a new pair of legs or whatever, or just flashback scenes of where he actually had legs before he was. But yeah, poor Brooklyn Guy though. You didn't really have to quote me on that one, but I still appreciated that you did. The only reasons he don't have legs is because he kept kicking people in the balls. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what he would only do if he had legs to begin with. But Brooklyn Guy doesn't have legs, so he doesn't have legs. Not to be rude or anything, but I might have to leave. But I don't have enough questions to neither keep you or myself entertained. Yeah, that's understandable. I'm starting to get a little bored of the stream anyway, and I'm not even sure if the viewer count of the YouTube stream is gonna cook. Although it's probably only just gonna be 1 or 2 people in the stream. But yeah, you have a nice night now. Like, get some sleep, and you'll probably be here in another stream tomorrow. Or I don't know, you'll probably be sleeping or doing your own thing. So it was nice seeing you. Oh, now it's cooking again. It's cooking again. I think. One last thing. Oh, yeah. Got any final words? Wait, that's not. But what do you have to say? Absolute. Let me set this phone down. Absolute cinema. You couldn't see it, but I set my phone down and I just held my arms up in the air, like me, where a guy sits in his chair and has his arms raised, saying "Absolute cinema." Apparently, that's me. Jeffy is really an iconic character. Jeffy actually kind of reminds me, or Billy kind of reminds me of Jeffy. If I'm being honest. Yeah, it's a classic meme, not gonna lie. Absolute cinema. I even drew the meme of that featuring me. Well, Frolic anyway. Frolic is me. Frolic. I just drew Frolic sitting in a chair. Just with a blank expression on his face. And he has his arms up saying absolute cinema. It's originally made it in color, but I edited it to be like, where it's gray now, like the original game. And it says Absolute Cinema. Pretty much my Absolute Cinema thing, which is probably me reacting to something like Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Cars, or Sonic movies, or literally anything. Even anything that I'm interested in. It's Absolute Cinema. Hello, Dareth, again. Haven't seen you since the last time you were in the stream, which was earlier, and then you disappeared to the void, the shadow realm, and now you're back. Welcome back. Finally, the stream won't be as dead as the graves. I still also don't get why the said hi option is there. Oh, right. Upon reading the username and the message, now I get it. Username said hi, like Frolic Boonchoy said hi. That makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. Like, user says hi. User said hi. I think I just got it now, although it was already obvious to begin with. Alright, I think I'm gonna make a joke poll on here called said hi. Said hi. It will probably just be the first poll, but it would be a waste of a poll anyway. Let me just find that correct emoji. No, it is. Here we go. Alright. It's just a random poll. Nothing too special anyway. And boom. It's a random poll. You could just vote whatever. It's all the same. Said hi, said hi, said hi. Oh. Said hi, said hi, said hi. Well, since there's already one vote, I'm not sure if someone else is gonna vote. It's saying that the chat is dead, so. And it. First option wins. Said hi. Oh. I should probably do more polls on this live stream thing. Hey, have you watched Sonic Total Drama Island? I've watched Sonic the Hedgehog and Total Drama Island, but never have I heard of Sonic Total Drama Island. Is it basically just Total Drama Island but with Sonic characters? It does sound interesting though, if it's Sonic and Total Drama Island. It's a crossover. Okay. Interesting. It's on YouTube if you search it up. Alright. I may give it a watch. Oh yeah, come to think of it, the entirety of Total Drama Island is on Netflix. And in case if I want to rewatch it, I could probably just rewatch it there. I may do something like that at some point. Probably not right now because tired probably. I don't know why I'm not saying anything right now. I'm pretty much just watching the TV at this point. You'll regret it. Regret what? Watching Sonic and Total Drama Island crossover? Now that I think about it, I don't think I'm gonna watch it. I may search it up to see what it looks like. That's pretty much, and that'll be it. I'm pretty sure it's just this brain rot thing. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be traumatized from seeing something like that. And besides, I don't have YouTube up in the background on my TV right now. It's made a few years back. But also regarding to my community post that I made earlier about Disney XD, that's currently on in the background right now. Apparently, my TV provider just like straight up has Disney XD free for a month, and I get to watch some Disney XD. It's not Disney Channel, the original Disney Channel, but it's just literally Disney XD. Just like last year, and now it's happening again. Interesting programming and commercials. And interesting shows, too. Oh, what do you know? A commercial. Again. Ew, a commercial for the Snow White live action remake. Why? Why did it have to show that? No one likes the Snow White live action remake. Especially the actions of what the actress for live action Snow White did, I think. Still. And then sooner or later, the Lilo and Stitch live action remake will be coming to Disney Plus, which I'm guessing would be probably next month or the month after. It honestly just depends. And the thing is, I do not have Disney Plus, and the only way that I can watch Disney shows is if I just watch it somewhere like on the internet or just how I'm watching it right now on Disney XD. And that is pretty much it. Oh, 2:16 in the morning, huh? Yep, this is basically just me right now. Just me watching, just doing a live stream of watching Disney XD at 2 in the morning. Sounds like something I would do. Well, if Disney XD was free, of course. For a month, anyway. I think. Yeah. There's two viewers in here, yet there seems to be dead chat in here. Here's the dead chat XD GIF or something. And this stream's been going on for 2 hours now. Ever since I started this stream around 12 in the morning. Wow. All because I started the stream while I was watching Gravity Falls. Nice. Impressive. But the stream kinda died out. Because pretty much anything would die out. But you know, I am still not giving up even if this whole stream is dead. I mean, I'll probably have to end this stream at some point to get some sleep, of course. But there's two viewers in chat, and maybe the chat might be cooking, if that's the case. I honestly don't really know what to do now. I've only been sitting here for 2 hours and 2 minutes. Said hi. Hello. I'm pretty much just streamed the exact length of how long the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie is. Well, if the movie isn't paused or skipped a few scenes ahead. It's crazy. Don't ask. I just know the length of like a movie or something. But I still do not know what to do. Besides just watching Disney XD in the background while just holding this phone in my hand, or I could just set it down as the stream still goes on. And I just randomly just watch TV and then just talk to myself and the viewers in chats. Potentially, probably. Even if the chat might be dead. And also an occasional, like, me doing a Grim Reaper impression from Billy and Mandy. So, anyway, yeah. And that's pretty much all I could do at this point, aside from ending the stream. Which I don't know when I could do that, because the fate of the stream has not been decided yet. It's still a little active. Viewers are still sticking around. But you know what I mean. I've pretty much just been yapping my mouth off throughout the stream of literally just anything that comes to my mind or in the chat or whatever. Whether it just be Billy and Mandy or Disney shows, even Sonic or Toll Drummer Island. Said hi. Hi again. And now the viewer count went from 2 to 1. Meaning there's only one here. Dispenser Camp. Still nice. Dispenser Camp. We be disventuring the campus. The campus of Disventurous. The camp of Disventure. The Adventure Disventure Camp. The Grim Disventure Camp of Billy and Mandy. What am I even saying? And I think I might have had the perfect idea ever. Total Drama Camp. Or Disventure Island. They're technically just the same thing with different characters. Not really. Total Disventure Island, or Drama Camp. I'm just thinking of random crossover names for Total Drama and Disventure Camp. The animation and art style is pretty similar to one another. The story is pretty much similar. Like contestants is pretty much anything. They just go through challenges. Then the person gets voted off at the end. Basically what you expect. Pretty good. Total Disventure Drama Camp Island. That sounds like a perfect title. Total Disventure Drama Camp Island. Just imagine just the Disventure Camp characters and Total Drama characters meeting up. That'd be funny. Now what? Chat room. I honestly don't really know what to say or do right now. Like I said. Oh, chat's cooking. But viewers cooking. It's cooking. Give me cookies. It's cooking. Every time I see the viewer count go up, it's cooking. Let it cook, chat. Let it cook. It's cooking, and it's cooking. Perhaps it's just... It's cooking. It's cooking. Don't know what it's cooking up, but it's cooking. Maybe it's cooking up something that will prevent me from ending the stream too early. Which I almost ended the stream one time, but kept it going for another few minutes. But I'm gonna let the chat cook. It's cooking. Expecting something to happen with the viewer count. It's cooking, and it's cooked. It's cooked. Yep. I wasn't too surprised about that. I said it's cooking, like I was saying it's cooking, and it's cooked. Like it was cooking just a minute ago, and now the chat is cooked, and now the viewer count is cooked. Like it cooked. Like chat, I think we're cooked. It is definitely cooked, chat. It's cooked. We're cooked. We are so cooked. We're cooked. Now I'm bored again. Now I'm bored again. I could probably just make obscure pop culture references in this stream right now, just to lighten things up. Oh yeah, man, I'm stuck on the man. I'm on this island trying to win $1 million, but the only thing that's here is drama. Totally drama on an island. I'm having an adventure of my life right now, and it's with the Grim and Reaper and Billy and Mandy. And I am also at a camp where I just go on an adventure. Although I don't know if this adventure is important outside of the title Adventure Camp or whatever. We just venture through the camp. We just venture through the camp. Then we go to the island that is full of total and drama. What am I singing right now? What am I even doing right now with my life? I should be sleeping. Instead, just yapping about random nonsense about total drama or something. Totally drama, dude. And also, first we mine, then we craft. That's Minecraft. Now I am on an evil island, and now I'm making chewy con carne. That is evil. I don't even know what I'm doing. So I'm probably just gonna make some Minecraft movie references now, even though they were irrelevant after the movie came out. I am Steve. This is a crafting table. Flint and steel. Chicken. Coming in hot. For nether. Flint and steel. Chicken jockey. Water bucket. Release. First we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft. I still need to see the Minecraft movie. Jockey. Oh wait, chat's cooking again. I think my pop culture Minecraft movie references have worked. I think I did it. I think I'm cooking. I'm cooking the cooking in the dispenser cooking chat. I'm cooking the chat in an air fryer. It tastes so delicious right now. I'm joking.
Robert, are you okay? Are you having a mental breakdown at 2 in the morning or something?
Oh, no. I'm fine, Graham. I'm fine. I'm just making myself laugh.
By having a mental breakdown about random things.
Yeah, I think I might be losing my mind. Even if the stream is a little dead, I just managed to make myself laugh over literally anything. Just anything. Would be nice if I could actually use flint and steel. Flint and Steel. And there's also that one song called Flint and Steel, Chicken Jockey. I swear, even though I haven't seen the movie yet, my mind is just racing through all these Minecraft movie stuff, which is actually kind of crazy, considering that I never seen the movie yet, aside from a few clips I found online and the trailers I've seen. I am Steve. First we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft. It's now 2:33. Only half an hour until the devil's hour, which is 3 in the morning. Hopefully 3 a.m. 3 a.m. actually doesn't sound that exciting if I'm being honest. Because scary things happen at 3 a.m. Not. 3 a.m. is not really that interesting either. It's just 3 a.m. in the morning. Even though it's clearly nighttime. Hey, I just have a question. Like, if we called like the time in the morning, like 7 o'clock, like if we call it like 12 in the morning, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, and how come we don't call it like 1 o'clock in the night, or something, or 2 o'clock in the night? Because technically, it's actually because technically morning doesn't start until like around 6, 7, or 8 a.m. and pretty much it's still nighttime. If you really think about it. I just questioned logic. Real world logic. Just about time. Like 2 in the morning, 2 at night. Or 3 in the morning, or 3 at night, 3 in the night. Yeah. You already know the drill. I don't even know what to do next aside from like the chat might be cooking. I'm just gonna give it a few more minutes to see if it's actually cooking or not, which I doubt. I'm gonna think I'm crazy just by saying random things and stuff. Yeah, pretty much. But just so you know, I am not insane yet. I'm just saying random things that just make me laugh, or I just have something to talk about. Just trying to keep my stream up and alive until I have to end it at some point. Which I do not know when to do that, because I usually do that whenever there's no viewers in here, and the chat would be dead. Chat's dead, but the viewers are still sticking around. I think. Wait. Hold up a minute. Hold on a gosh darn minute. I think I've played these games before. How would I know the chat is dead if there's 2 viewers here? How would there be still 2 viewers here if the chat is dead? Surely there's gotta be some chat going around. Maybe the chat might be broken for me. And I gotta reset it to see if it's the case. Well, moment of truth. Nope, it's not glitched, it's just dead. I actually had myself there for a moment where like sometimes in occasions in my streams where I'd be streaming and there would be more viewers than I think, and then I just reset the chat, and then there would be some activity going on in the chat, and I haven't seen it. And then here we go again. Just, 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 that's it. That's it. So I guess maybe I am going crazy, which I actually thought that there was going to be something in the chat or whatever. Don't even know what to do right now, aside from just talking and watching TV in the background, which is literally a show that probably looks underrated or something. Starting to get a little tired though, but I'm still streaming, so hard to say what I should do next. Maybe I just end the stream here because the chat's dead. Or I could just keep going until the chat actually just like, I am head out. Good night. Ignore the sounds of me looking out the window for no apparent reason. Alright. Let me check again. See if there's anything. Nope. Nothing. I get nothing. Good day, sir. That was also an obscure movie reference. Because that's all I could do at this point. Just make obscure movie references to like pop culture films or whatever. What are you doing in my swamp? I'm tired. But I don't know what to tell myself. I still gotta keep this stuff going. Chat might be dead. I don't even know. Like the viewers, like the chat might be dead, but the viewers say otherwise. Thanks for watching 2 hours of me, losing my mind gradually throughout the stream, or mainly just the last bit of the stream where I just say random stuff. Yeah. But who knows? Maybe the chat might be cooking or something. And I might miss something if I end the stream. And I do not want to do that. Like, I just don't know. Wow, I just realized that I've pretty much just been holding this phone for so long in the same hand that my hand probably just completely froze. Still, again, I don't know what to do. Chat's been dead since like 15 minutes ago, and the viewers are sticking around surprisingly. Maybe I can just watch a little bit of TV until I check on the chat, and maybe I'll probably end the stream around 3 a.m. if the stream is still dead. I still really should have considered streaming during the day. Don't even know why I don't do that though. Trying my best not to get too tired. Because, I do remember streaming one time and I just straight up just fell asleep during the stream while I was still streaming. I didn't even end the stream, it was just still going. I'd just be sleeping. Worst, probably my mistake of my life. And I do not want to repeat that same mistake. I especially don't want to end up waking up to just looking at my phone and saying, oh look, there were some people that commented on here. Oh wait, they're not here anymore. Chat's dead, and then boom. Phineas and Ferb. Oh yeah, they updated the intro for Phineas and Ferb. The dialogue is a little different from like when Phineas speaks. And the beginning part where it says, there's 104 days, which is now, there's another 104 days of summer vacation. Absolute cinema. Okay, now I also find that part of Candace trying to say, Mom, Phineas and Ferb are making a title sequence. Like, by the time like their mom would just come in, the intro with the title sequence would just be over. Just kind of like how Phineas and Ferb's inventions just always disappear when Candace tries to show her mom what Phineas and Ferb have been up to. And she would think that Candace just goes crazy. Pretty much the formula. Well, there's that show that exists on Disney Channel. Most people don't like that show. I'm not even going to speak its name. Finally, commercial break's over. Yep, I'm bored. Don't know what to do next. I could probably just open up YouTube and just chill there, but I mean YouTube on the TV, but I don't think I'm going to. There's not much videos because I don't know. Oh, now it went back down to 1. We are number 1. Luigi's number 1. Alright. Down to 1 viewer left. So I'm pretty sure. Oh. I think somebody might still be watching the stream. They just might just have this on in the background, or maybe they probably might have fallen asleep to this. I guess they like hearing me just randomly talk about stuff, and it probably helps them fall asleep. Like it's ASMR or something. Hey guys, welcome back to Frolic ASMR. For our first thing, we're just going to be whispering. ASMR. I know you're watching the stream. I know you have it on the background. I know where you live. I'm joking. But still, I know you have it on the background. And also, chicken jockey. I think I'm just gonna watch a little bit more TV, and then once it hits 3 a.m., I'm gonna end it. Unless something actually changes. And now it's back at 2 viewers again. I guess my ASMR is still working. I guess. Or maybe I'm just going crazy. Maybe it's cooking again. Who knows? Look, I don't know. I'm not the viewer watching the stream. Or maybe I am. Just in a different timeline. Or in a different universe. And hey, if you're watching this, you are really cool. Also, you can barely hear the TV, but it's playing random Disney XD stuff. XD. don't mind me just looking back up at the phone, seeing if anything changes or not, which I doubt, despite there being 2 viewers in here. Oh yeah, of course I would want to be careful. Of course I'd want to be careful with this phone. And plus, I wouldn't want to drop it if I fall asleep. Let me just set this phone down. Just watch the TV and occasionally look over at the phone. See if anything happens next. If nothing else happens in the next few minutes, I'll end the stream at 3 a.m. I don't want to keep the stream going around like all night. Oh, he said number 11. He said Okay, let me do it in my Patrick Star impression. Ooh, you said number 11. Still looking at the chat occasionally. I know what we're gonna do today, Ferb. Let me do it in my Phineas impression. Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. Let's create something really drastic and dangerous that our sister would have to try to catch us in the act and try to tell our mom, but it would just be ending up in, like, Yeah, that sort of thing. If you know, you know. Alright. What time is it? 1 minute till 3 in the morning. And it doesn't seem like anything's happening. Well, we give it a few more seconds before I say my outro and end it here. I'll probably do something more interesting tomorrow in a stream. Instead of just sitting here. Although I'm pretty much mainly just gonna sit here, stream. But I'll probably mainly do it during the day more than at night. Even if most streams I do are at night. Still, I think that streams I do will peak in 2023 and 2024. And it's 3 in the morning. So I'm gonna give it a few more seconds before ending it. And before you answer that question, Grim, yes, I do. I am gonna end the stream. Well, see you later, everybody. I'll see you in the next stream. Alright, see you, Grim. Anyways, since chat's looking pretty empty and there's only 2 viewers here, and there's nothing much here. Oh look, Big City Greens, the goated show. And judging by the old intro here, it came from the first season of the show. Classic. Well, I'm probably just gonna end up watching Big City Greens at 3 a.m. outside of a stream because it's now dead as of right now. So, I'm probably just gonna end it now. Sorry if no one else got to join or say anything in the chat, because if it was dead. Anyway, I'll probably do another stream tomorrow. Hopefully it won't be as dead as this one. It was active an hour ago or so. So hopefully it'll be different tomorrow. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, probably. Make sure to like and comment below, which is optional for the streams. I usually like just seeing comments on videos, live streams, or community posts or whatever. And also, if you're new here, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video or a stream. Please, because there's several people who don't have notifications on, and they miss my streams or videos or whatever. But better late than never, I always say. But sometimes it's usually just never that they. But anyway, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm tired. I'm done. I'm not gonna waste another 30 minutes of literally nothing. And I'm tired, and also, good night.